Good morning, YouTube internets type peoples. The topic of the day: false DMCAs. You see, it appears that Brock, the atheist antidote, and Gear Up have both had a significant number of false DMCAs filed against them recently. I haven't really researched into exactly what the deal with Brock's DMCAs is, but I did go through and watch the important bits of Gear Up and Sable Chicken's videos on the subject. So it's clear to me that they really are false DMCAs. Most importantly, the fact that someone used a misspelled Sean, aka PCS, aka Venom Fang X. They used his name. They didn't even spell it right, but you know, they used his name. I can't even imagine that Sean would actually file DMCAs against Gear Up. That's just not the way it would be. I mean, Sean even handed his channel to Gear Up for a while. Sean tried to pass the mantle to him. There is absolutely no reason to believe that he would have actually done this. So I think it is really clear that Gear Ups are false. And it's likely that somebody who I would consider an ally in other situations was probably the person who did this. And it's wrong. It's absolutely just as immoral as filing DMCAs against anybody else. Free speech is free speech, even if the speech is the stupid speech of idiots. I don't care what you think about their speech. They have the right to make it, as long as that speech isn't directly harming anyone. And I'm not even talking about, you know, the silly little ways that you could say, well, it made them feel bad, it hurt them. No, that's just being offended is part of free speech. Somebody is going to say something that offends you. I don't care how offensive you found Gear Up. It was wrong to falsely DMCA. I fully support Gear Up's right to free speech, and Brock's as well. I haven't, like I said, really researched into Brock's situation yet. But I fully support his rights to free speech. I fully support his rights to say exactly the same BS that he always says. I don't have any problems with that. He has that right. And I think that whoever did this to him really should have whatever actions taken against them as possible. I hope the counter notices go through. I hope his videos are reinstated. And truthfully, I actually hope that whoever did this will end up being tracked down and sued in the courts. I would rather that this be the test case rather than DPR Jones or Thunderfoot or something. I would rather the test case be here. But either way, it needs to be dealt with. This whole false DMCA stuff has gone on way too long, and it needs to end. It doesn't matter who the target is. It just doesn't. Interfering with free speech rights is wrong. Period.